Hello, this is a Sevtec Prospector, 18 foot. Basically just a little video. I don't have a lot of light here tonight, but .72-inch Evo prop, Subaru EA82. It's got a full cage, also engine cover that I built myself. It's a duck box seats. Instrument gauges, basically tach, oil pressure, water temperature, voltage, hour meter. Then basically a marine control panel, anchor lights, running lights, bilge pumps, bilge blower, fuel pump, cabin lights, and fog lights. There's also interior lights. There's the throttle control, emergency kill switch. In the back here, we have the fan shroud and Perco switch. You can see the screens for the through holes to keep trash from getting into the back area. Back here, basically, we have the 13-gallon fuel tank, fuel pump and fuel filter in here, battery, and then a small bilge pump is back in there also. Running light up top. I'm going to actually climb up on the fan shroud here. Basically got the all-around light there. And then, as you can see, I'm standing on top of the fan shroud, looking back down. You can see the white brake handle that opened up the vent flaps on the front with the fire extinguisher, and a pretty good view from up here. Actually a good place to sit and fish from. I'll climb back down now. Step on the footstep. So landing lights on the sides, right here. We got the grab rails, which are a Coast Guard requirement. 2 running lights. Another grab rail, another landing light. And these are the flotation compartments. Inside has 4,000 pounds positive flotation, which is also a Coast Guard requirement. Rudders, and also here's the, you can't see them there, this is 2 9-blade 24-inch lift fans. There's one on the other side, and the radiator is actually inside the fan housing. So these fans also provide cooling for the engine as well. Basically got a 4-rib belt that drives the prop pulley. You also have adjustments for belt tension here, and then also these belts and pulleys actually drive the fans. There's one on each side. And then you can also adjust tension here for those belts. There's the starter down there. And dual exhaust. Actually runs really quiet. Another flotation compartment on this side. These are openable, and there's also a hatch on the top of the fan shroud so you can get to the radiator to check the cooling level, add coolant, whatever you need to do. Was built to be functional, and it is the river beast and the lake beast. It always turns a lot of heads and people see it coming. I don't know if it's because they think it's ugly or because it's just different, but I think it's beautiful. I love form or functionality more than form anyway. And it like I say, it doesn't have a great paint job on everything else, but it's a duck hunting machine, that's for sure. I also do a lot of fishing out of it, and also we just run the river in it, run the lake in it. And I can get to places where airboats wouldn't dare go. That's for sure and for certain. Skirt's in really good condition. It's dirty right now, but that's because it gets used. Basically a 18-ounce polyester over vinyl skirt. It's very tough, very durable. Skirt's probably got about 100 hours on it. Like I say, when I get the water hose out and clean it up, it actually cleans up pretty good. The whole boat cleans up pretty good, but that's about it. I just wanted you to get an idea of what you're seeing there, and plenty of room out here for flying lessons for anybody that wants to buy. So, not a whole lot of trees to run into, and you can't see it, but on the other side of the horizon there's another 100 acres of hayfields. So, good place for flying lessons, good place to learn to fly hovercraft on the land. So, that's about all. If you have any questions, just email me, respond to my YouTube page, and let me know. People ask a lot about the windows. I painted the side windows because it seems like when we were duck hunting, a lot of times we were getting a lot of glare through there, and also movement, especially in the early morning hours. The windows are just plexiglass, so I just ended up painting them. I found that most of the time when I'm driving this thing, I'm usually standing up anyway. So windshield is nice for just cruising, but most of the time I really don't use it a whole lot, so I painted them, but very easily to replace those. Basically, you pop these two screws out. You can replace either the side windows, one screw on each side, take the trim off, and the windshield will slide right out. Got duck boxes on the inside for seats. These are well worn, well used. Basically good for carrying just about anything, fishing tackle, anything else in there. There's also an anchor underneath the bow, which is where most of the electrical is. I've got 2 sandbags in it right now because when I'm by myself, it tends to get a little light in the front until I get a lot of people in it. Here's the brake handle also. This actually opens the vent flaps on the front. So you got basically a Parco switch in the back, key on the ignition, push the button to start. And also over here, bilge blower, bilge pump, as I said before, and also the fuel pump has its own circuit. And then the ignition coil, which is your emergency cutoff, also has, I don't know if you can see that very well, also has its own circuit as well, right by the throttle, so you can shut the engine down quick if you need to. That's really all about all I have to show. I ran it out of gas earlier, idling it, or I would start the engine tonight, but I do have another video of the engine running. So that's all. Thank you.